It is 8:30 now and time for our high beam. And this morning we are welcoming Jack Dooling in. Jack is the site coordinator for something called the VITA program out of United Way of Tuscarawas County. Jack, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Brad. I'm doing well. Thank you very much.
Really appreciate you being on this morning and helping us out to figure out what this is. Now, if people think Jack Dooling sounds like a familiar name, you're retired from your previous job with the Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. Is that correct?
That is correct. I've been retired almost 3 years now.
All right, but yeah, the name always sounds familiar. And since then, among other things, you have become site coordinator for VITA, VITA, through United Way of Tuscarawas County. What exactly is that?
Well, VITA stands for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, and that is a program that is an IRS initiative that's designed to support free tax preparation services for the underserved through various partner organizations. And, of course, the partner organization that we're associated with is United Way of Tuscarawas County. Most VITA programs are probably associated with United Ways through the county. VITA is actually in all 50 states. We actually partner with United Way of Stark County as well in this program. So between Stark County and Tuscarawas County, we serve Carroll County, Harrison County, Tuscarawas County, and Stark County in this program. So this service is designed for low to moderate income people, people with disabilities, the elderly, help file their taxes every year. And it's a tremendous direct service that is being provided to people. And it's defined as moderate means or low income to moderate means by the IRS.
Mm-hmm. So
that means that as an individual, you can make up to $60,000 a year, or as a couple, you can make up to $90,000 a year, and you will qualify for this free service.
Wow, that's tremendous. Now, you're the site coordinator. You can't possibly help that many people in all those counties, so you come up with some certified volunteers. Is that it?
Oh, absolutely. In Tuscarawas County, we've got about 20 certified volunteers, 13 of which are tax preparers, and the other 7 are actually what's called greeters or intake people. So the greeters and intake people meet with the client, make sure that they've got all the appropriate documents. We've got some forms that need to be filled out telling us what we have to do with their taxes, whether they have a W-2 or a 1099-R, or they've had stock sales or what have you. That information is provided. They also give us the list of their dependents with dates of birth. And when they show up, they have to provide their Social Security card and a photo ID so that we don't have any identity theft situations on filing taxes, which does happen, unfortunately. But we haven't experienced it. But the greeters and intake people have a very important job of assembling all that data for us, and then it goes back to a preparer. And all the preparers have been IRS trained. They've had a number of tests that they've had to take. They have to take them annually because taxes change every year and there's different requirements and what have you. So we've got a great staff in Tuscarawas County. When you talk about number of returns, we did 1,000 returns. Well, just short of 1,000. I think it was like 980 some returns last year for people in Tuscarawas County. And we're really excited about that because this last year was just our 3rd year. And the first year we did 100. So we went from 100 to 1,000 in 2 short years.
Wow.
This year, with the staff that we have and the availability of days that we've got, we're shooting to do about 1,200.
I can see that, and I think the more the word gets out, I mean, a lot of families sitting there going, "Well, we only made $80,000. We can qualify for that." Now it is tax season. Everybody should have gotten all their returns from their employers, etc., by January 31st. So that means it's on. So when are appointments available exactly?
We actually started yesterday. We started on Tuesday, and we have appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 2, and every other Saturday also from 10 to 2. And again, because of COVID, we're doing drop-offs. So when the client shows up, and all of our tax returns are done at the Dover Philly Federal Credit Union. I shouldn't say all because we've got a new site this year, but we've got tax returns that are dropped off at the Dover Philly Federal Credit Union on Fillmore at the new administrative building in the back. So you make an appointment to drop it off, though, because we don't want just a swell of people showing up and not being able to staff it.
Right.
So you actually make an appointment to drop it off between 10 and 2, and we'll give you a time, a half an hour slot to do it. And then you just pull up, and the greeter and intake person will come out to the car, kind of like you go into Fun Days. They don't come out on roller skates, but they'll come out to the car and get all your information and then give you the forms that need to be filled out. Now, I talk about Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, but one of the things that we wanted to do this year was to try to expand our service area and not concentrate quite as much in the Dover-Philly area. So we are actually doing appointments as well at the Newcomerstown office of the Dover-Philly Credit Union on State Street in Newcomerstown, and those appointments will be on Wednesdays in February. I think it's about every other Wednesday in February. The first one is on the 16th of February. So when you call to make the appointment, you tell them where you want to go, what location you want to go to. Again, we have partnered with Stark County, and Stark County provides the phone center for us, which is a tremendous service that they do for us. We don't have to have people staffed on that. And the phone number to know is extremely easy. It's 211. So it's an information and referral service funded by United Ways. So all you do is simply call 211, tell them you want to get your taxes done, and they'll ask you where you're located and which location you want to go to.
That's tremendous.
Possibly somebody in the northern part of Tuscarawas County, it might be more convenient for them to go to Stark or go into Canton to do it as well. So it's available in multiple places.
Right. So again, the number is simply 211 to call for an appointment. And there's between now and April 9th to get this set up?
Correct. We'll do taxes not quite all the way to the deadline, but about 4 or 5 days before the deadline. So through April 9th, you can make appointments. They fill up pretty fast early. We had about 40 people drop taxes off yesterday already, but there's plenty of availability still within the month of February, and a lot of availability in March for appointments.
Very good. If you want details, is this available through the United Way website?
It is, and that's another way to make an appointment as well, is if you go to the United Way Tuscarawas County website and get on that site and refer to the VITA program in there. There's a link in the VITA program. There's actually a link for an appointment there as well. You can do it online. I know not everybody likes to do stuff online, and particularly a lot of the seniors don't like necessarily to do it online, so the phone center is a lot easier to do. But if you're a student and you like doing that stuff online, just get on the website. You can do it there, and then there's some more information in there as well.
Yeah, just jump right on. So, all right. Well, that sounds tremendous. It's such a good program, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. I mean, it's something that you've really gotten into, isn't it?
Well, I've done taxes for almost 30 years, and I've done taxes practice my whole life. My dad taught me to do taxes when I got my first job, and when I was 16 years old and getting paid by somebody other than cutting grass, he said, well, now you're going to have to pay your taxes. So he started teaching me how to do my taxes, and I'm kind of a geeky guy, and I really do enjoy doing taxes. And even many of the volunteers that we've got, some of them, like Paul McEwen of Ray and Associates, or Becky Lovett, who worked for Lovett and Associates, they're CPAs that like to do taxes. But we've got people like Kerry Gardner, who used to be at WJR Radio and Union Hospital, who is a great community person and gives back, and he's learned how to do taxes, and he absolutely loves doing it.
We have to get him some roller skates. That would be the link there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'd you can't put that on the radio, but I'd videotape that for you, Brad.
We would put that on our Facebook page or our website.
There you go.
All right. So again, all we have to do. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to reiterate how to get a hold of you or make an appointment, and that number is 211. It sounds too easy, but like you said, it's an informational number, and that's all you have to do.
It is. And I want to kind of give a shout out to the Dover Philly Credit Union and the board that allows us to do the taxes at the credit union. When the pandemic hit, they opened up their administrative offices for us to do it there. I mean, we were providing it there, but with the pandemic, everybody's got their own individual office, and everybody can be socially distanced in doing the preparations. But they provide the offices for us, the computers for us, the printers, all the paper, and make all that in-kind contribution to United Way. And my hat's off to the credit union for doing that.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, we thank you and them and the United Way for giving people in the community this opportunity. And thanks for being on with us this morning.
All right. Thanks, Brad.
Hey, we'll talk to you again, all right?
Hey, all right. Take care.
Thank you, Jack. That is Jack Dooling, who's the site coordinator for the VITA program through United Way of Tuscarawas County here on this morning's 8:30 High Beam on the BT Morning Show.